Did you see me last time I was here? When I turned in the papers for the appeal, did you see that last time I was here? Cameras don't lie. Would you like to say yes or no to that one? They said I did not appeal it when I'm on camera appealing. And Michael is still in there turning it in right now. You gotta have cameras everywhere you go. This demonic human right here, named Holmes, homosexual, what he did here says that I have to be in the courthouse on or before October 2nd, West Virginia's response to the US Supreme Court. And they plan on me walking in there and arresting me. You know, I was already scheduled by the dirty, rotten judge to be present, and I show up and I'm arrested for when I'm told to be in a courtroom after I pay $265 to use a courtroom. I'm arrested and then convicted by this Holmes judge, and he's telling me to come in here right now, and I'm not even, it's not even a scheduled date, but Mike's coming back empty-handed. He turned it in, and they're going to start shit and try to arrest me for not being present because they don't want to face me in the US Supreme Court. What did they say to you when you turned it in?
She filed it, but she doesn't know what you want.
What I want? It says
Let's go.
what it was for.
What was it for?
It says a case number right at the top. It was a financial affidavit form that says I have to be present filling out. And I got a notary stamp. There is no law that says you have to be present on or before a day signing a paper in front of a judge. They are not gods.
That wasn't an appeal, was it?
It was a paper for the financial affidavit that I was sent in the mail.
I'm not going back with you.
Where are you going?
Friendship room.
Oh. Can you help me understand something too? In the uncivil state of West Virginia, why do judges not have to wear face masks and magistrates don't have to wear face masks, but all the other people does? Are they, like, do they have some kind of godly power where they're like almighty spiritual people?
I have no idea. You would have to take that up with the judges.
Yeah, America, that Tim Armstead,
Okay.
we gotta get that motherfucker out of office. These piece of shit humans, you know, anytime governments have wanted to gain powers in the history of the earth that they don't need and deserve, they use fear as a way to do it. And they're up there acting like gods that they don't catch this bullshit Demorat virus.
While I transfer your call.
She did not transfer me to Casey. She said he was remotely. Something else I'll do fine is, it's a little bit cold out today, maybe 50s. I'm going to call and tell them that I'm up there waiting on her, and their office cannot see the outside. She'll be out there waiting a while for me. I'm going to call up there and tell them that I'm sitting out there waiting. Well,
we have to come back.
I got a better idea. They have all these roadside services. I'm going to need roadside service for signing papers right now.
We have to come back.
Why?
Because I have to go get a piece of paper with my name on it and address on it to get my registration and birth.
I'm gonna get her to walk outside once and just tell her I'm out here. And then we're gonna drive away and then tell her we're out here again.
Oh, that's nice.
Who cares nice? These bitches can't be making up their own rules. Hi, I'm looking for the roadside services or curbside services that you have for signing papers with this big deadly virus going on, you know. I'm out here at the curb, and I need to be serviced with your curbside service.
Are you done, Zach?
What?
Are you done? Are you finished with the unnecessary words?
unnecessary. It's comical the things you're doing and the way you're looking in front of the American people right now, and the rest of.
No, you're here. Just sit tight, and they'll bring a form out to sign. You understand that?
Okay, I'm at the curb right now with this big deadly virus that magistrates do not get and judges do not get because they don't have to wear their faces masks. Woo! Hang up by the little bitch.
Where you going?
Oh, she said she's gonna send somebody out, but let's just leave her. Let's fuck with these
Hey,
people.
I don't want you to get arrested. Why don't you just sign your paper?
I have to be there before 4 o'clock, and it's far out right now, so we're gonna taunt them. We gotta fuck with these people who think they're gods.
Whatever.
You know, if everybody bows down to these bitches and these witches in their black dresses, it would be a fucked up world. So they're fucking with me. They tried to false arrest me by getting me to walk in there today.
He ain't
So
gonna get
now it's time to
arrested.
fuck with them.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. I'm not allowed to call the courthouse, the public courthouse. I'm not allowed to have personal conversations with people in the public courthouse
It will be done before we go to Morgantown.
because I hurt a judge's feelings, and I'm not allowed to enter the public courthouse because I hurt his judicial and personal character. And now, the fuck-ups at the West Virginia Circus Supreme Court, where we have just ICE, President Trump, don't you dare fucking say that we have justice in the United States of America. What would fix everything is an elite prosecutor team in every state where you had to have got your law degree in prison, and you're responsible for punishing judges, attorneys, police, prosecutors that are unlawful bastards. That would fix this entire nation. But no motherfucker with an education can figure out common sense scenarios because they're dumber than shit. When you go to college, kids watching my channel, your brain dilapidates, it falls apart. You're a piece of shit when you walk out of there and dumber than shit. Unless you're gonna do one thing, become a nurse. But they're dumber than shit too.
Hey, listen. When
People without education are smarter than all.
when we go up here with her, you can't be doing all that shit.
I'm not. Don't worry about that. We're on camera right now for a different issue.
Yeah, I'm on
Anyways.
camera. She's on camera.
So what? Who gives a fuck? I love my cameras. Now, she's walking outside on a 50-degree day, a little bit cool, and she's feeling stupid as a magistrate is who convicts me of trespassing when I'm scheduled to be in the courthouse and tries to get me to come in today so I cannot respond to the United States Supreme Court. Hey, White House, are you going to do anything about any of this? I'm sending you videos of proof of shit. Tell the president to wake up. In White House, one thing that really pisses me off is the judge saying that one speech where the rocket got set off, the spaceship got set off from Florida, and he says, this is as great as the day as man on the moon. That's the dumbest shit ever. The president needs a hooked on history, hooked on facts CD sent to him because Armstrong himself told an intelligent 8-year-old kid that he was never on the moon. It was a big joke. That girl was very intelligent and asking questions, and he told her the truth. And my friend Ellen was at the studio where that fake hoax video was made.
He never answers the phone.
That's as true as a man on the moon is as true as the Earth is round. That's dumb shit there too. The Earth is flat, and anybody that tries to teach the Earth is flat is imprisoned. 2 people has been in prison trying to teach it. And what else have I heard him say that's stupid? That we have a justice system. It's ridiculousness. He would not be going through White House the shit he's going through if they had an elite prosecutor team in the District of Columbia punishing all those corrupt congressmen doing things against him. But nobody with common sense runs the country.
Right.
The educated fools are destroying this nation. I don't wear a face diaper anywhere. There's only 2 places in the state of West Virginia that are forcing you to do it. That is the Goodwill, because they believe that poor people are weaker-minded humans, and it's a Pennsylvania company, and they're trying to bring their Democrat laws here.
Frank's calling you. Hey, Lisa's at the door.
The courthouses, because magistrates have all this almighty God power, and they don't get no illnesses.
He's coming.
Everybody else does. Okay, America. here we are. They're trying to do unlawful things in this just ICE system that the state of West Virginia has. Hey John, what is this unlawful order? Tell me in the audience. That man there thinks he can overrule circuit court judges and violate their orders. Have I caught him on the spot? He tried to bait me. This man here convicted me. I'm here waiting. I'm going to sit down. See, they're trying to bait me in. You're not going to arrest me for this. That's at 4 o'clock, he said. He's on camera. Where's the paper at? Bring him to me. I'm not coming in there. He cannot do this. You're trying to arrest me. Today is the day that Attorney General has to respond to Washington, D.C. Supreme Court. That's why he chose the second.
He's on vacation. You don't come in here. I'm going to issue a case for you. You're going to go down.
What should I do?
I'll go sign. Do you understand? Zach, 5, 4, 3.
What do I do? Are you going to try to arrest me if I walk through that door?
I am not going to try to.
Pull down your face mask so we can hear you say that.
You just heard me say it. I'm not going to arrest you if you walk through that door. He's got those papers.
What is the papers for?
I don't know. I didn't look at it.
Are you going to arrest me?
I'm not going to arrest you if you walk through that door. Magistrate Holmes just
What?
requested that you come through that door.
He said 4 o'clock. His writing and signature says 2 o'clock by October 2nd. How controversial is that? So you're not going to try to arrest me?
Sign these things and you can go, all right?
Where's it at? And what are they for? What are they for?
It's for your probation.
Probation for what?
Sign it.
What about
It's
the
for your
appeal?
probation. You have to take care of that yourself. Sign your name right there.
Okay.
Sign it.
You can't take my phone
Sign
and
it.
search and seizure warrant. You can't do that.
Sign here. One more time. Right there.
Hold up. What was that one?
Sign right there. That's page 2. This is page 3. Sign it.
Violation.
Hey, sign
What
it,
is it?
Zach. You're going to your jail. You're going to jail. Now sign that thing right now, or you're going to
Said you're not going to
jail.
arrest me. What is it for? I
He's
don't
not going to
understand.
arrest you. I'm going to issue a case.
Violation. It is order.
If
of
you
the-
violate this, you got to go to jail.
What is it?
Sign
I'm not
it.
understanding.
It's your probation form, you idiot.
Well, what does it
Sign
say?
the thing.
It is order
Okay.
of violation. I'm trying to read it first. You read before you sign. Everybody in their right state of mind knows that. What
If you
is
don't
it?
sign this, listen to me. Focus a second.
What?
If you don't sign this, you're going to jail for 60 days. Do you understand that? Sign it. That's for your probation.
What is it about?
That's
What
for
is
your
probation
probation.
about?
You can read it after you sign it.
I can read it after I sign it.
Yes.
Zach, it's the warnings that if you violate your probation, you can face jail time. That's what that is.
What about all this part?
Sign it.
What about that? It says order.
Okay, Zach, I am really tired of
I
dealing
can't
with
be.
you.
It says here.
You've
What is
got
this part
5
about?
seconds to sign it or you're going to jail, and I'm not kidding this time. This is your last chance.
Am I pleading
Complete
guilty to something?
sign
I don't
it.
know what I'm
Yeah.
signing.
I'll pick up your car later on. There you go. You want a copy of this? Give me the phone.
back.
You want a copy of that, Zach?
What?
You want a copy of that? You should probably get a copy.
What is it a copy of?
It's about your probation. It's your probation.
And are magistrates allowed to threaten people like this in the uncivil state of West Virginia?
Here, I'll get you that copy. Okay, Zach?
That was close, buddy. That was close.
Close what? Yeah.
I almost sent you to
And-
jail.
And you're lying? What about your lying? It's an automatic mistrial. You didn't complete the discovery packet. You should be fired for what you did. You should be fired.
Talk to Jeff.
Jeff, about what? He said not to do this. You're a
Stimulus
sick
that just
man, you
passed.
know. Karma's
Me?
going to come around.
What did I do?
Karma is going to come around.
Zachary,
I offered to dismiss all your charges several times. If you would
No, you didn't.
Go and have your competency evaluated.
That's a biased crime right there. I just caught you in.
This your coffee, buddy.
And what is this?
That's what you just saw.
He just wrote all that stuff on there.
It's about probation.
He just wrote all that on there. What does it say? What is all this writing on here?
It's your probation order. These are your terms of your probation.
What vehicle was I driving, John? Tell me, because this is an absolute mistrial. What vehicle was I driving?
The jail sentence is suspended. You're placed on unsupervised probation.
The
for
jail
2
sentence.
years.
In 2 years, how many other people are created equal? Get that. He didn't pull me over. This is an absolute mistrial. You're costing the taxpayers of West Virginia here $2,000 some on jury fees because it's going to be an appealable case.
You have to pay the jury fees, buddy.
No, I do not. It's an appeal. You're paying double jury fees now because it's going to be appealable. It's a mistrial. It's a mistrial. You lied to the jury and told them that I did know discovery packet. There was a discovery packet motion. I pulled it up and showed it to
We
him.
had no discovery to give you. We've told you that several times.
How can you press criminal charges on a person without
On a citation, there's no report. The state police do not generate a report on a citation. We gave you everything that was in my file. I can go get my file. And
I asked for the camera in the camera recording where he didn't even pull me over. Yesterday, they pulled up behind me and started shit with me. My vehicle wasn't even moving. And they said we got reports that you were weaving all over the road in parts here.
You're not allowed to be driving because your license is suspended.
Nobody was driving. The vehicle wasn't even moving. And that's on camera, and it's going to be something good to show the mistrial jury that you're corruption.
You're not going to get another jury.
And why did they pick today? Is it because
your appeal is to circuit court?
Yeah, and it's a mistrial. It is a mistrial.
They just read the transcript. We don't even have a hearing.
It is a mistrial because no discovery packet was produced. You're threatening me with jail time, 60 days, and all this probation shit. You did not give me an attorney, and you have to give an attorney on a jailable offense.
That's not me, buddy. I got nothing to do with your attorney.
Yeah, but you should have quit right there.
Maybe if you were nice.
Your job, hold up. 3.8, I think it's B, is supposed to have an attorney present. You should be fired for not following that one.
Maybe if you were nicer, you'd have an attorney.
You should be following that.
You're mean to all your attorneys.
I'm not mean because I know more than they do. I outsmart them all.
Well, maybe you should try to be humble then.
I don't have to be humble to nobody. You're the one puts the hate in me with your bullshit, your fakeness.
I haven't done anything.
You should never. So how will you testify to Rachel Cipollati in the Office of Disciplinary Counsel for me not having an attorney present, and you know that I'm supposed to? That's 3.8, I think B.
I will tell them
Or
exactly
C.
what has happened.
And that's legal now in the United States that you get no attorneys and there can be indictments and never be endings. All this stuff's happening out of the uncivil state of West Virginia.
My understanding is the circuit judges cannot find anybody within 90
That is
miles.
wrong. That is wrong. It is their job when they can't find anybody within this radius, in this area that's registered. They have to go out of county, clear to Charleston or the top of the state, anywhere, and find me one. It's their job duties.
Well, you need to talk to them about that.
And one did, but you should not have proceeded. You should have said, hold up, this is a mistrial right here, and walked away because you didn't produce the evidence. You didn't have an attorney present. That's 2 violations. President Trump, again, how fucking dare you say that we have a great justice system in the United States? We have no justice system.
He tested positive for COVID last night.
Who?
President Trump.
It's all fucking bullshit. Are magistrates, do they have immunity to it?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I think if you've had it, you probably have some immunity.
Do magistrates, why do they not have to wear the Muslim face mask law and the face diaper? But everybody else does. He did not have it. I questioned that in front of...
Had it on when he was out here.
All right here because I'm the first person that's ever been in a jury pick and brought it to their attention how stupid they are to think they're gods
It's a shame you lost that.
and can bully us around. You're paying the juries to do it, is what it is. And you think I'm going to walk in jury trial in Kanawha County?
You're 0 for 2, Zach.
Is he good?
Too good.
Is that?
Yeah, he's all right.
He's not getting arrested or nothing?
No, he just had
They
to sign-
started shit.
I
And
know, I heard it. I heard everything he said.
He just had to sign his.
what is all this shit they wrote on here, you know? You don't know what it is, what I was even signing when a judge is threatening you.
Very normal probation order.
He don't have to check.
America, it is time.
All right.
Keep on riding cities. We're sick and tired of this shit. Well, I'm going to. What the fuck are you going to do about it, bitch?
Zach! to get in the back. She's up front.
Watch this.
I thought you was going to jail, so I closed your computer.
Watch this. I wanna fuck with Jeff Freeman.
She's up front. You can get in the back. She's putting her leg up.
Let me get in it. Let me get it, and I'll back it up, and they think I will driving.
No.
As long as I don't pull on the main road, they can't do nothing.
Yeah, they can right here.
No, they can't. This is private. This is a parking lot. They cannot arrest you here.
Let's go.
I've been there, done it. I know what they can do and what they can't. Let's fuck with them more. These sick-ass fucking people in this building need to be fucked with. They're not used to nobody like me, and it's fun. And games. I gotta get the paperwork done and get the criminal charges pressed on Jeff today. That's gonna be my goal. Everybody, and I see Bill, is he gonna scream, rant, rave like he was today, thinking that he's a god? You know, we're out in public now. You gonna have any behavioral problems here in public in front of everybody, Will? So, do you think you can make your own laws here in this country?
You do not have my permission to do that.
So now I need your permission to use the freedom of press. Walmart does not have your permission to film you on cameras here too. It's fun, you know. He today was screaming at me. Watch my YouTube channel. We're going to publicize that. And Judicial Investigation Commission. Are you going to fire this man here when I write him up for acting bizarre, making his own rules, thinking he can overrule a circuit court judge? He cannot do anything, but here in West Virginia, he thinks because WVU Medicine can steal all the federal fraud and the names of people they wish, that he can make up his own rules here because all this unlawfulness is leading to destroying our...
laws here.
How is that? You know, you gonna go get your, I don't know, weight loss pills? It's funny. Woo! What you gonna do? We're out in public. You ain't gonna do nothing now, are you? You're not no karate ninja.
These are people.
This is one you don't want to vote for, everybody. Do not vote for him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do not vote for him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do not vote for him.
Who do you think you are, messing with people
Don't
like
touch
that?
me. Don't touch me.
Yeah, well, you
Do it
don't touch
again.
people and get out of the way.
I can film all I want. You
I
better
don't
not
like doing
touch
that
me
shit
again.
like that.
You better not touch me again. You're hilarious. Hilarious. Whoa, when you break out a camera and they don't have no authority, and they think they're top-notch people when they're standing in a courthouse, but when they're out in public, they ain't shit. And that's what's fun. That's why the country is rebelling against all these corrupt governments. I think it's great. He got all hostile, and now you see him in public, and he tries to do the same thing. What? It's funny, you know, the judge today was screaming at me. He tried to overrule and make unlawful orders on me. Watch my YouTube channel, and you'll see it all. He tried to take my phone from me. He thinks he has all these powers, and he has none that he thinks he does. And I'm going to turn him into the Judicial Investigation Commission. Below this video right here, YouTube, read the write-up, and we're going to see how much just ice is served in the state of West Virginia since there's no justice in existence. Oh. Al-Qaeda, Jihad, ISIS, I love you. You've done nothing bad to this country. It's our own judicial system getting away with all the unlawfulness, corruption that they have that is destroying our nation. And the stupefied... In Marion County, West Virginia, you get a phone call, hey, the man that's owed $16 to $30 million that was arrested while entering a courthouse, scheduled to be there, and is right now, Washington, D.C., is scheduled to be in a courtroom tomorrow before 2 o'clock, or I'm arrested. And the same magistrate that is saying that I need to be present in a courtroom for an unscheduled hearing, just says I need to come by and sign papers, convicted me of trespassing. They're alleging they got a phone call that a vehicle swerves. They don't even know who's driving, didn't even pull us over. We're sitting here parked right now, and they pull up and say they got a phone call.
Gave us your plate number, bud.
So now, so I can call in me? I can be a police officer of the United States and just call in any phone number that a person swerved, and you're going to rush right and start harassing them? I mean, this shit is crazy what they're doing right here. They're making their own laws, America. It's time we fight back against these people. Keep it up, all states rioting right now against these kind of demonic humans right here. So now you can call into the police of West Virginia anybody's license plate, and they're going to rush right there. He was asking me who was driving this vehicle. He just asked me. He was not driving. I don't know who was driving. This invisible person right here was driving my vehicle. Nobody was driving this vehicle. And, you know, it was just this invisible ghost right here was driving. Shit is fucking crazy. Washington, D.C. They put October 2nd down that I have to be in a courthouse before October 2nd or at 2 o'clock October 2nd. A capias is going to be issued. It's not even a scheduled hearing. And they're threatening to arrest me for a capias. Why do they pick October 2nd? Because that's the day the husband of the biggest drug dealer in the state of West Virginia has to respond to Washington, D.C. Who is that? The Attorney General of the state of West Virginia is married to the biggest drug lord within the state. Mexican drug cartel, will you come here and stomp him out, and him and his wife, and bring better business here, Mexican drug cartel? I appreciate you. ISIS, Jihad, Al-Qaeda, China, come here and steal money from the United States of America's reserves, federal reserves of Medicaid, Medicare. State and federal fraud is legal here. The shit you put up with here is absurd. They asked me, I wish I could have had that recorded, who was driving this vehicle. Nobody was driving it. It's sitting here parked.
We're good.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You weren't driving. You can drive back to the house because the invisible person here
He's not even running my license.
walked away, and that guy, what was his name that was driving? We don't even know who it was. Who was it? They just took off as soon as you broke. I didn't even know that they were harassing you.
Yeah, they was harassing me. They asked me where my driver's license was, and I said, here, run them. And I gave him my name. He says, I'm not going to run them.
It's total bullshit. They didn't even pull us over. You weren't even in the vehicle when they pulled up, was you?
No, I got out as soon
I
as he
know.
pulled up.
Did you? They were pulling up, and they didn't even have lights on or anything, and then...
They,
I'm gonna climb in.
That's my buddy Donnie. They didn't... Donnie, do you see the way they're predators towards me?
I'm walking out.
listen, they get a call saying that I'm drunk underneath the influence on alcohol, and I give him my name and everything for my license, and he says, I'm not even going to worry about your license, Connor, because I know your license are valid.
They say somebody
called.
Somebody called.
I sat over there on the steps and it's like, what the fuck's he got going on now?
It's everywhere I go, they're predators towards me.
And I know who called.
If anybody even called, they just start this shit. They start this shit everywhere in West Virginia towards me. I am the radar in the state of West Virginia.
I know who called.
Yeah, but now, America, you can just randomly call up anybody you don't like, say, hey, that person was weaving around, and they can get pulled over.
They let you go, so apparently everything is cool with you.
Yeah, everything's good on my end. I'm fine.
They asked me who was driving the vehicle. That's the funniest thing ever.
I told him, I said, listen, I was driving. He says, I know because you just got out of the passenger seat. I'm not going to run your license because I know they're valid. So, why in the fuck run them? I told him, I said, look, camera, I'm on camera. This is Damien. I told the cop, I said, go ahead and run my driver's license. And he says, Mr. Connor, I'm not even going to worry about it.
Yeah, I come around the fucking corner and I seen the cops there and I seen the Jeep sitting there. It's like, oh, what the fuck are they gonna do now?
Now they can pull you over. They can
pull you over for sweeping, I guess.
They can just pull you over for sitting still and start shit. I mean, these are sick
I
bastards.
went over and sat on the steps and just kind of watched for a minute.
As soon as I got the camera out, they ran.
Yep.
Leaders touched my phone today and harassed me, but no, he's in public getting his heart medicine. He's so fat. 2 questions. Number 1, what is a capias? What does a capias mean? What is the West Virginia code number?
Mr. House, you should just direct your questions to your attorney.
The second, what does a capias mean? Please tell me.
Mr. House, you'll need to direct all your questions to your attorney, and as you know, you're not supposed to be calling in here with any specific questions any longer.
Here's number 2. Number 2. The second question.
Mr. Sullivan.
The second question. Who that bitch thinks she is? She's my employee. That bitch is my employee. I'll call her right back. She works for me. Is the way it works. She is a public servant. And who the fuck these people think they are?
Magistrate Court.
Our magistrate court's supposed to be the bitch is asking for this right here. See how these bitches is? It's always the bitches. It's always the bitches. Thinking they can flash an ass or show a tit to a judge and get away. Or they're a female judge and they think, I got a pussy, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Magistrate Court.
Hi. Are magistrate courts in the state of West Virginia to be sending out a notification to the payee of the bail?
Mr. Knopf, any questions you have, you should direct to your attorney. You've been advised not to call here.
Are you trying to cover up the illegal action? Are you trying to cover up the illegal action? They completely stole $900 and did not, they broke the law as they make their own laws in the state of West Virginia everywhere.
Magistrate Court.
Are magistrates to be sending out notifications?
You're not permitted to.
She is completely covering it up. This is not called harassment. They stole $900 and violated the law. They had planned to steal $10,000 cash. That's what I'm trying to get through to you, viewers. Obviously, you know, she is in the wrong. I'm asking her, they have to send out a notification to the person who paid your bail that they're going to take it. And they never did. They stole the $900. That was where the judge, the picture, the video where I'm missing half my head, where the judge said go home and then issues a capias. which is completely unlawful. And then they planned on doing the same thing if I paid $10,000 to appeal it, steal $10,000 cash. That's the video coming up you're going to hear where the magistrate had it planned. So what I'm wanting them to do is say in their own words that a notification has to be sent out. So I can show you how unlawful they are. But they don't even want to tell you the truth of the law.
Magistrate Court.
Are magistrates to be sending out a notification right when you ask them if they're breaking the law? They hang up on you. They know they did wrong. They had it plotted out because October 1st. Our magistrate's office is to be sending out a notification to the payee. Instant hang up. They had planned October 2nd that I would pay $10,000 cash to appeal the bond. You know, they already got away with stealing $900 from my payee. They'd planned, oh, he'll pay $10,000 and we will steal the $10,000 and false imprison him for 60 days and steal his vehicle. And that's what happened, because October 2nd is the day the magistrate called me an idiot, called me a bastard, and was in such a fit of anger that he spoke their plan. He says, don't worry, we'll get your car later on. That was on October 2nd. The video you're seeing from that is coming up. And then October 27th is where I showed up to court in the green t-shirt with that real good smelling cologne on me. The 747 coming out of the court. Skunk, a judge screams at a traveling skunk, that video there. They had it planned. They stole my vehicle that day. The security footage will be coming up proving that I was getting in the passenger side of the vehicle on the opposite side of the street. And we crossed over and went right to the courthouse. A 56-year-old bald-head man was driving me. These people are sitting there making their own laws. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. A man who has never read a day in his life is smarter than a man who has read all his life. You can see what they're doing to me. These are our employees. They are working for us. They are to be working for me, not bullying me around and others around.
Magistrate Court, please hold. Thanks for holding. How can I help you?
2 questions. Number 1, what is a capias? What does a capias mean? What is the West Virginia code number?
Mr. House, you should just direct your questions to your attorney.
The second, what does a capias mean? Please tell me.
Mr. House, you'll need to direct all your questions to your attorney, and as you know, you're not supposed to be calling in here with any specific questions any longer.
Here's number 2. Number 2. The second question.
Mr. Sullivan.
The second question. Who that bitch thinks she is? She's my employee. That bitch is my employee. I'll call her right back. She works for me. Is the way it works. She is a public servant. And who the fuck these people think they are? Our magistrate court's supposed to be the bitch is asking for this right here. See how these bitches is? It's always the bitches. It's always the bitches. Thinking they can flash an ass or show a tit to a judge and get away. Or they're a female judge and they think, I got a pussy, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. That is an invalid selection. Please try again. You Magistrate Holpin's office.
Hello. I have a question, a general question about courtrooms. If a person, if a friend goes and pays my bail, are courts to be, if the courts revoke your bail or take their money, are they to be sending a notification to the payees, whoever paid the bail?
We do.
Exactly. What is the West Virginia law of that right there? Do you happen to know that one?
No.
No? But I know you do. That's what's supposed to happen. What is that certain procedure called? Just a simple notification, or does it have a big word?
Probably just a notice to appear.
For the payee to appear or the defendant?
We have to send all parties notification.
Yeah. And are certain courthouses in the state of West Virginia allowed to be making up their own laws?
I don't know, Zach.
Well, I mean, it's just a general question. Are judges allowed to make their own laws?
I would think not.
Okay, good. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
And you guys were imposing bodily harm on me, threatening my life, threatening my safety, threatening my health, because Kanawha County, in my last video on YouTube, did you see it, to where the day of the Kanawha County courthouse, she went and called your courthouse and scheduled a hearing there. History would repeat itself. I told all about it in the pop-ups that said I was arrested on the same exact day in Kanawha County when I was walking into a courthouse. and, you know, they mysteriously scheduled on the exact same day, the 4th of January. Well, I'm not going to go because you're threatening my life. You're threatening my health. A judge in, you know, the higher court of your office building said, go to WVU Medicine or you go to jail. These people are threatening my life. Like that hostage I released last night's being held down and forced to be high on Ativan. They're threatening bodily harm on me right now. What am I to do? Am I to feel okay and comfortable walking into your building when you people are not following laws of any ways? What about all my motions I've turned in? Where's the response to all those at? You're not doing anything according to the court rules. You're making your own laws to cover up the big Social Security fraud and Medicaid fraud operation that you're running, with hundreds of hostages being wounded every day from torture, bodily damage, bodily harm that they're taking over this Social Security fraud and Medicaid fraud. Why have they not responded to any motions yet? Can you answer that one?
I don't know. I have to go, Zach, if you don't have any other questions.
Okay. What is your name? What is your name?
My name's Hannah.
And you work for which one?
Magistrate Holpit.
Okay. Because Marion County, West Virginia, the reason I asked you about this, I know you're wondering why, is because Marion County, West Virginia stole $900. The judge, what does a capias mean too, by the way?
Failure to appear to a court hearing.
Exactly, and you seen me, did you watch my YouTube channel with the unlawful judge videos?
I did not. I haven't had time.
Okay, well, I was in the courtroom, failure to appear. I appeared and she put a capias on me. The reason I called you, though, asking about that first thing was I showed up to court in Marion County who was making their own laws, showing pure tyranny, cruelty. I showed up, she says go home, and then issues a capias. She stole my $900 and did not even notify the payee. And at least you confirmed that they are to be sending notifications to all parties, everybody that got their money stolen. So October 2nd, a magistrate put a $10,000 cash appeal bond on me. What he had planned on doing was stealing the $10,000 because he was so mad, calling me an idiot, calling me a bastard. You'll see that video coming up next. He was so, yeah, no, it's not, but he's a real law enforcement person. He called me all that, but he was so mad, he spoke out their plan. Don't worry, we'll get your car later on. And October 27th, I showed up to court where I wore that green t-shirt, and 7:47 coming out of the court, the judge screams at a traveling skunk, that video. I came out of the court. They stole my vehicle that day. They had planned to do this and put an unlawful warrant for my arrest. A 56-year-old bald-headed man. You might have seen him that came and drove me to court over there. I don't know if you did or not.
I did not.
Oh, well, he drove me. I think he might have stayed in the car outside. But anyways, I'm on camera getting in the passenger seat of the vehicle. We cross over the highway, or cross over the street, and we're at the courthouse. And you can see me walking away from the vehicle, and then 30 minutes later, a sheriff's department shows up. A person, not even a police officer, did the police report. I was not even pulled over, and they put a warrant for my arrest, but they had full intent to steal the $10,000 because they violated the rule that you just said that courthouses have to do, and my attorney confirmed it too. These are thieves in position who are threatening my life, threatening my safety, threatening my health, threatening my body with the things they're doing. And I just wanted to
That's not good.
I know, and your courthouse is doing the same thing, threatening my life. They're breaking court rules, not responding to the motions. What is up with that?
I couldn't tell you. I'm just the secretary here.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for your time and answering.
Have a good day.
Bye. What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Magistrate Clark's office.
What's your name?
Michelle.
Yeah. All right, you're the one I recommended to the House of Delegates that I said was always nice to me. I got the name right. Anyways, what I'm calling for is ask one question. In magistrate courts, if they revoke a bail, are they to be notifying the payee in the state of West Virginia, like whoever went and paid your bail? Are they to be telling them, hey, we're going to steal all your money? or we're gonna take all your money?
Let me look at what the procedure is for that, because where that's normally handled through the magistrate and the assistant on that.
Yeah.
So let me see what our guidelines say. Basically, seeing in it is talking about bond being forfeited. Not seeing anything specifically that states anything about revoking a bond.
Well, if they're going to take the money from whoever paid it, they have to be notifying the person.
Forfeiture, yes. It
Yeah,
does
okay.
state in the instructions.
Well, then I'm using the wrong word.
The person that posted the bond is to be notified that there's going to be a hearing on the forfeiture.
Okay, so they have to even have a hearing, right? The forfeiture. If they're going to forfeit your bail, they have to have a hearing, correct?
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm listening. I can hear you good. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know what happened. Are you still there?
Yes.
Have you been able to hear me the whole time?
No.
Oh. I don't know what happened. I was hearing you good.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, for the forfeiture of a bail, they have to have a hearing for that one?
Yes.
With who involved? The magistrate, the defendant, and the payee, or?
Correct. And then normally the prosecutor
Yeah.
and, defense counsel and everything is present. It's all parties. But yes, the party that posted the bond is notified of the hearing.
All right, and is that a certain, policy number, rule number of a courtroom?
It is in our magistrate court staff manual.
Oh, yeah? Okay, well, Marion County, West Virginia is making up all their own laws. Did you watch my newest YouTube video to hear that girl screaming about, not screaming, she was very upset about being forced to be overdosed on medication and getting dizzy and her eyes not working right?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, you should listen into that one because Marion County, West Virginia, they had plotted out to false arrest me and steal $10,000 cash appeal because the $900 right there, they're now in double violation because I got Morgantown courthouse recorded saying the same thing that they notify people. But there is, now that I learned from you, there is a hearing that they're supposed to be having for forfeiture of bail. Anyways, they stole that $900. And what is a capias? What does a capias mean?
A capias is basically, in layman's term, like a bench warrant. If someone fails to show up for a hearing, a magistrate
Exactly.
can issue a capias. I have seen magistrates issue those if the state makes a motion for probation or home confinement violation, something like that, in order to get the party picked back up so they can have a hearing regarding whatever.
Well, if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see me in front of Carrie Webster, the unlawful judges. There's 3 parts of it, unlawful judge, and it says here, when an indictment or presentment is found or made, court shall award process against the accused to answer to the same. If he be not in custody, such process, if for a felony, may be capias or a summons at the discretion of the court. In all misdemeanor cases, it shall be in the first instance a summons, but if summons be returned executed, or B, returned not found, and the defendant does not appear, the court may award a capias. Marion County, the judge in Kanawha County, the unlawful Carrie Webster, she put a capias on me and I'm on camera in front of her. She's completely off the wall, unlawful, making her own laws. I didn't know that. Are judges in the state of West Virginia allowed to make up whatever law they want? Like, I am God, I own your body, I can do this and that. Are they allowed to be making up their own laws?
I mean, I would assume they have to follow by what has been set down as the rules and procedures, but
Exactly.
I can't say as to what happened.
We all know that they're not gods. They're not over us. Like, they are our employees. They are to be working for us. But anyways, thanks for telling me what you did and confirming it with the audience here that they are completely being unlawful. In the House of Delegates, they need to fix this issue. If not, what else do we the people do when we're under threats by our own government doing these illegal things, stealing $900? But what they had planned on doing is I paid $10,000 cash, and they would steal it and not notify whoever paid it, because the magistrate was calling me an idiot, calling me a bastard, and was so mad he speaks his mind. We will get your car later on. That was on October 2nd he did that. October 27th I showed up. They stole my vehicle, wrote me a 60-day jail time warrant for my arrest, claiming that I was driving. A person, not even a police officer, did a warrant or did a police report. I wasn't even pulled over, wasn't even near the videos, or wasn't near the camera. The videos show me walking away from the courthouse. Wasn't even in the vehicle. Wasn't even driving it. A 56-year-old bald-headed man was. Anyways, you can go to my YouTube channel and see how dirty and unlawful the unlawful judge is. Go to my YouTube channel, type in NUTTY space NUTTS, and watch the videos, part 1 of, there's 3 videos, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3, and you can see Carrie Webster, how unlawful she is. All right, well, thanks for your time. And the House of Delegates needs to get rid of her. Bye.